Hi everyone, my name is Damian Minich, and today I'm going to be talking about my digital project, about why catfishing feels so normal in online dating. Well, catfishing used to feel shocking, something something rare that only happened to a few people. Now it feels normal. Most people who use dating apps already know catfishing exists, yet it keeps happening over and again and again and again. That's what makes it interesting. Not that people are unaware of catfishing, but that it still works. Anyway, so what is catfishing? Well, catfishing is when someone pretends to be someone they're not online in order to build emotional or romantic trust, often for manipulation or financial gain. Like we see, my argument is that catfishing has become normal a part of online dating, and even though people are aware of it, they still fall for it because digital identities are convincing, emotionally engaging, and built into how dating apps work. I'm not arguing that people don't know about it, they don't know about catfishing. I'm arguing that awareness alone isn't enough to stop it. So you may ask, why is catfishing so common? Well, a big part of the answer is technology. A 2024 psychology article called The Dark Side of Artificial Intelligence, shown right here, explains that AI tools like chatbots and deepfake images make it easier than ever to create convincing fake dating profiles. Well, these fake personas are often original and hard to detect. When deception becomes easy to create and scalable through technology, it stops being rare. Catfishing becomes a normal risk of online dating rather than being an exception. While technology makes catfishing easier to create, the real impact shows up in the emotional experience of the people involved. In Sweet Bobby, My Catfish Nightmare, Kira, the main character, explains how she becomes emotionally attached over months of constant communication, showed in this clip right here.
Over the next few months, 7 or 8 months, 18 months, 4 years, we've sent thousands of messages. Eventually, he tells me he loves me. We try to make it as normal as he can online. Bobby's friends and family told me he wants to be with me. But there's always an excuse why he can't see me face to face. The stroke, his mental health.
And I see it in the clip. When she asked to meet in person or talk on the phone, the answer was always no, followed up by some stupid excuse like he was shot. What's important is that even though the viewer already knows she's being catfished, she's already emotionally attached. The awareness comes too late to stop the connection. This shows that catfishing doesn't rely on people being unaware. It relies on emotional investment, forming before a doubt can break the relationship. But this isn't just a one-time thing. The same pattern shows up again in the Tinder Swindler. In the Tinder Swindler, 3 different women describe almost the exact same experience. In the first clip, shown right here, Simon tells all of them he loves them and builds a strong emotional connection.
When I first talked with Simon, immediately we had a bond.
Now, in the second clip, shown again right here, the women described feeling special and believing they were living an exciting, luxurious life. Now, this is all a part of Simon's plan.
And very impulsive. I shared my whole heart with him, and then he asked me if I wanted to travel with him on a private jet. I was like, shit.
And now in the final and third clip, shown again right here,
There's threats against him. He needs hard cash. $20,000, $30,000, $140,000. His life depended on me.
it shows that emotional bond is used to pressure them into sending Simon money. And now this was Simon's plan, to start by making them feel loved, making them feel special, making them feel attached, and he catfishes them into sending him money. Now, even though all 3 women are different, the story is the same. It shows that catfishing doesn't rely on unique tricks. It relies on the same emotional pattern, working over and over and over again. And the same pattern is exactly what we see on Catfish. In Catfish, the host often asks the same question. At the start of the episodes, have you ever talked to this person on the phone or FaceTime? In almost every case, the answer is no. And there are always excuses. And here's an example.
The first question we have is, have you talked to Crystal on the phone?
I have not talked to Crystal on the phone.
Have you tried to talk?
I've tried multiple times. There's some technical difficulties with her phone, whether phone doesn't work or bad service.
Yeah.
So it's always an issue with that.
What matters is that the viewers recognize these red flags immediately. When the same warning signs repeat across episode and audiences expect them, catfishing stops being shocking and becomes normal. And when these same red flags show up again and again, it's not just the viewers who notice, the apps notice too. Because catfishing is so common, Tinder added photo and ID verification features. Dating apps don't introduce verification systems unless deception is already widespread. Verification doesn't mean catfishing is gone. It means platforms expect it to happen. To conclude, catfishing being normal doesn't mean people stop falling for it. It means deception has become expected, repeated, and built into online dating. Even with awareness and safeguards, people still fall for catfishing because emotional attachment forms before logic can intervene. Thank you for listening to my digital project about catfishing and why it's natural, but it still happens to this day.